And he said he couldn't tell me anymore, but that the baby's life was at stake, and I knew then that it was the woman that I brought here.
So that's why you ran out of the club. Did she say that it was Tina's baby?
Well, sort of. I told her I would help her if she would stay and help me, and she agreed. And then when I was on the phone to you, she left.
All right, we better call the cops.
No, I already did. Rafe has an APB out on her.
Well, she can't get very far. She didn't have any money unless you gave her some.
No, I didn't give her any money, but I checked my jewelry box. A very expensive necklace that Dorian gave me is gone, and I know that it was there because I was thinking of wearing it to the club.
Great. She's going to go to a pawn shop, she's going to hock it, and then she's going to beat it out of town. Does Rafe know about the necklace?
Yeah. I can't believe I was so stupid. I mean, we're talking about a perfect stranger in a bus station.
All right, I believed her too, but it's no sense beating yourself up about it. Besides, the police will have the bus station covered, they'll have the airport and all the car rental places covered, plus the pawn shops. Maybe they've caught her already.
I certainly hope so. Because without her, I can't prove that that diary was planted in my desk.
Did she keep a description of the guy?
No. She said that she was so frightened because the guy picked up the baby and it was dark. You really don't want to read that, though.
Why, is this like the forged letter that Keller gave to Cassie?
No, it's worse. It's terrifying. I was pretty sick when I was at Compton, but not that sick. And without this woman, I'm gonna have nobody believe that diary was set there. Nobody.
Tom, we said we were gonna bury the past. I should have...
Can't believe that after all those sleazy comments Griffin made to you at dinner, you encouraged him at the nightclub.
Encouraged him? I just said I would dance with him so that I could get some more information about him.
Oh, come on, now, you should know better than to be dancing with a guy like him when you're dressed like that.
Like what? Like a person my age instead of a grade school kid with a wool skirt and a Peter Pan collar? Why can't I act and look a little more sophisticated without everybody getting on my case?
Nobody is getting on your case.
Well, Mom thinks I look like a tramp, and you think I was coming on to Griffin.
Why don't you just sit down and finish your hot chocolate? We're not going to talk about this now? Is that it?
I am going home. You can call Billy and have some hot chocolate with her, okay?
Into the line, Rolo. All right, Pop. Tina, you all right?
Oh, Max, I was so scared he was gonna kill you.
Yeah, it's all over now. We got reinforcements. Good timing, John.
You look like you did okay by yourself, Max.
Yeah, a little quick thinking from Tina.
Take him out to the car. Be sure to read him his rights and then take him downtown.
Yeah, not gonna get a deal in Argentina this time, Rolo. We're talking 30, 40 years minimum.
Yeah. And you and Tina can spend the rest of your life wondering whatever happened to the sweet little baby.
You tell me where he is. I want him, and I want him now.
It's a cruel world we live in, Tina. You can't always get what you want.
But I did everything you wanted. I went along with everything.
Tina, he doesn't know.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He was lying.
No, he's not, Tina. You read Lita's note. She took the baby and she split.
Unfortunately, your hero is telling the truth. She packed up the baby and vanished hours ago.
Oh, what about her share of the $1 million?
She doesn't care about the money. All she wants is to keep the baby.
No, she promised me. She promised me she was going to give me Milagro, and she will. If we give her the money, and we won't involve the police in it at all.
Tina, don't make any deals with this man.
No, please. Please tell me where Lita and Milagro are. Max, can't we make sure they go easier on him if he gives us the information?
Do you actually think I would trust you?
We'll put it all down in writing.
Forget it. I don't know.
Please don't do this to me.
You women. You always follow your heart, never your mind. What mind? Lita was the same way. Read her note. All she cared about was the baby. She left hours ago. You're never going to see your baby again.
Take me to the door. Good night, Wade.
Everywhere around me, I see the eyes, cold and dead, as if they're carved from stone. They follow me night and day, never letting me rest, never giving me a moment's peace. They're always there, waiting for the chance to destroy me.
I told you not to read it.
Well, you were right. This reads like the ravings of a lunatic.
But I'm not a lunatic, and I can't prove it. Why is Kellogg doing this to me? Why doesn't he just kill me? Why is he torturing me like this? Diamonds, rubies, and wide 18-karat gold clasp. It's worth at least 10 or 12,000.
It's a very fine piece of workmanship. Flawless, in fact. But I can never sell it for what it's worth.
You sure can sell it for more than 2,000.
Sorry. That's my final offer.
You're a thief.
I got a feeling you're the thief. Do you want the $2 grand?
All right, I'll take it in cash. It's a highway robbery, but we have no choice. At least we'll have the money to buy a plane ticket and a chance to get settled. Thank you. Goodbye.
Well, I'm pretty sure that the woman at the bus station was Lita. The ticket agent said that she bought a ticket for Chicago, but that she didn't have $14 left for a ticket for her baby.
I know she's got my baby. I just know we just got to stop her before she gets out of the country.
Well, Tina, the police are looking for her right now, and I don't think she can get too far. It's getting late, and it's damn well freezing outside right now. Besides, she's only got one bus ticket and no money.
Well, what's she going to do when Milagro gets hungry? Or what if she doesn't even care if he gets hungry or cold?
Listen, she risked everything to take the baby to the hospital. I'm pretty sure she'll take good care of him. Ed, maybe you ought to get your boys to check out the women's shelter. She could have taken the baby there for the night.
Well, she could, but I doubt it.
Why, do you know something about her?
We got a message on the radio. A woman was taken to Dorian's penthouse by Melinda Kramer.
Melinda Kramer? How'd she get mixed up with her?
Well, she was at the bus station with this Gilbert. She was interviewing some homeless people.
Well, that doesn't even matter, okay? At least we know where they are and that the baby's safe. But where are they right now?
Well, we don't know. The woman slipped out of the apartment with the baby. She also stole a very expensive necklace.
Oh, no, this can't be happening.
How long ago did she leave Melinda's?
Hour, 2 hours at most.
Well, that means they could be anywhere.
Well, it could be, but we're checking all the pawn shops. She just may try to hawk the necklace for some cash. We'll find her, Tina.
Unless she's already left the country.
Both of these stop the symptoms of a...
We've got teams of detectives at the airport and at the bus stations, and all the security in both places have been alerted. They haven't seen a woman with a baby so far.
Well, what if she's disguised? I mean, all your guys have to go on is her description.
Well, that's possible, but I'm sure if they see a woman with a baby, they'll think there is something peculiar.
No, that's not good enough. No. Max, I mean, what if she gets on that plane and nobody recognizes her?
Tina, would you recognize Lita if she were disguised?
Well, maybe not, but I'd know Milagro. Why?
John, can you take care of Ace's money?
Hey, don't worry about it.
Well, we're going to head to the airport, see if we can find Lita ourselves.
Sometimes I still can't believe you're on my side.
Oh, come on, Melinda. You know I am. I've had more faith in you than you've had in yourself lately.
I know. I'm so sorry. It's just... I'm so tired and I'm so frightened.
Ah, you're the bravest broad I ever met.
Broad?
I'm just testing your reactions to prove that you're perfectly normal.
Thanks for your vote of confidence. Now what?
I'll get it. Come on in, Herb.
Hello. Is Melinda here?
More problems.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi.
Melinda, I just wanted to let you know that if you're still willing to go into the sanitarium, we can put you in there in the morning.
Tomorrow? Oh, dear. I thought I'd have a few more days.
Well, Donald Lamar's pulled some strings for us, and it seems that we were able to move a lot faster than I thought we could.
Are the undercover people in place?
Yes, the patient's already checked in. The security guard's going in tomorrow. The paperwork's done, so it's just up to Melinda now. Unless you want to pull out, darling. If you do, now's the time to do it. Nobody will blame you. But once you've committed yourself, there's no pulling out.
You're twisting this whole thing around and blowing it completely out of proportion.
Hi.
Good night.
So that's it? We're not going to talk anymore about it?
Oh, in other words, you want more time to hassle me into saying you're right? Forget it.
Oh. Hello and goodbye.
I'm sorry you had to witness that.
Well, it's obvious you've had a falling out with Wade. Perhaps your mother and I can help. You want to talk about it?
No, there's nothing to discuss. He does not understand me. We were supposed to have a terrific time tonight. Well, and don't start in on the stress because I don't want to hear it.
Oh, hey. I was just going to apologize.
Oh. Thanks.
Well, thank goodness that's solved. Now, if you ladies will excuse me, I have some work to do, okay? I'll see you.
Yeah. Okay. What's going on here? I mean, you and Wade were getting along fine. He was really supportive of you and
I'm not
everything.
denying that. I appreciate everything Wade has done for me.
Fine. Then what happened? What, are you guys getting a little too close? You think you need a break? Sometimes couples need that. They need a little space.
He doesn't want me to have any space. He doesn't even want me to make my own decisions, Mom. All of a sudden, he thinks he owns me. Well, he's wrong. Dead wrong.
I love you.
Champagne is now being served.
Mary Lynn, what happened?
He used to be such a sweet guy. He treated me like an equal. But now he thinks he can tell me what to do. But he can't.
Okay. Mary Lynn, what happened?
I danced at Stars with another guy, and Wade came over to cut in. He said some pretty nasty things. Wade and the guy were going to get into a fight, but luckily Rob stepped in and finally stopped it.
Okay, wait, what guy?
Griffin Clark.
What, you mean the man who works for Donald Lamar?
Don't I have the right to choose whoever I want to dance with? Isn't this a free country, Mom? I mean, if I'd seen Wade dancing with some other girl, I wouldn't have cared. Why is he so possessive all of a sudden?
I don't think he's being possessive. I think he is being protective.
I don't need him to protect me. Why is everyone treating me like a child?
They're not treating you like a child. It's just that he's older than you are.
Mom, I was dancing with the man, not getting engaged to him.
Well,
if I had known you were going to take Wade's side on this,
I'm not taking Wade's side. I'm just trying to figure out why he was so upset, that's all.
You're more upset about this than Wade.
Huh.
Why? Is it because Griffin is involved with Donald Lamar?
No, it is not because Griffin is involved with Donald Lamar.
Mom, you don't have to pretend with me anymore. I have everything figured out.
What?
You and Donald Lamar had an affair.
Mary Lynn, look, I told you all about that. I told you
Mom,
there
you
was...
only told me part of it.
All right, I had an affair with Donald Lamar, but it was after your father took you and left Carson City.
Well, you and Dad weren't married any longer, so what's the big deal?
Donald was married. I know it was wrong. I am not proud of it, and that is why I didn't want to tell you this.
Well, was it serious? I mean, did you love him like you loved Dad before everything happened?
Well, he was very powerful, and he was very exciting. Look, this ended years ago.
Do you have any feelings for him now?
No, I do not have any feelings.
He has feelings for you.
I don't care if he does. I told him exactly where it stands, so that's it. Now, come on. What about going to bed? You mentioned something about that.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah.
Good night, Mother.
Good night.
Oh, Mom, you told me Mr. Lamar's wife died. Why didn't you marry him then?
Why do you find this so interesting? This is history.
Well, because you and Dad are so close now, and I don't want anyone to come between you two.
Yeah, oh, come on. It will certainly not be Donald Lamar. I can promise you that.
How many other powerful and exciting men fell in love with you, Mom? Besides Donald Lamar and Charles Sanders.
Dozens.
Mom, I'm serious.
Okay. 2. Oh. 3. Not including Charles Sanders.
Well, why didn't you marry any of them?
I don't know. We just didn't make it to a commitment, so we sort of had a lot of fun, and then we just sort of went on our way.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
No, it really wasn't that exciting.
Well, it sounded to me. All right, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Yeah, hey, what about this thing with Wade?
Oh, I don't know. I'll think about it tomorrow. All right.
Yeah.
Man, this Kellogg's playing hardball here.
It's frightening.
Yes, but his timing's perfect. He's expecting you to have a violent reaction to this diary, and that's just what you're going to have, and then you'll be committed.
Herb, are there enough people in the clinic to protect her?
Well, if we don't have enough people, we'll get more people up there.
Okay, so how am I supposed to show that I'm insane? I take the diary to the police station and start ranting about Kellogg?
No, I don't think that's the answer.
Well, whatever she does, I think she ought to do it in public. That way Cassie has no choice but to commit her.
Not the television station. Please, not the television station. It's going to be hard enough to convince Tom to keep me on. I mean, he's already embarrassed by my other freakouts.
Okay, I think I've got an idea, and we can do it tonight.
Do I have time to call Cassie first?
No, you can't call Cassie and tell her it's all an act.
What?
Now, Rob, look, she loves Melinda. We owe it to her to tell her the truth.
Once you bring her into it, you're going to put her right in Kellogg's line of fire.
Oh, come on. You know Cassie. She's going to put herself there anyway. We might as well be honest with her. Then she can protect herself.
It's just too cruel not to tell her.
Rob, I'm not going to do this unless we're honest with her.
Okay. Okay, we tell Cass.
Should we call Cassie now?
No, we'll wait till tomorrow. But if we're going to do this, we have to do it right now. It's showtime.
Oh.
Max, it's so crowded. I never thought there'd be this crowded this late at night.
Late night flights are cheaper. You see any women with babies?
Wait, there's one right there. Yes. I'll help you? I'm sorry. Oh. Max, what do we do now?
Let's check the departure board. We'll split up and cover any gates that have flights leaving right away.
South American Air Flight 724 to Buenos Aires is now ready for
Buenos
boarding
Aires.
at Gate 3.
Look, she's got family there. She's got friends there. I'm sure that's the flight.
What gate did they say?
Oh, wait, it's right this way.
Let's hope her luck has changed. Excuse me.
Triaminic asks the experts about the common cold.
A cold is miserable. I guess it's just part of growing up. Yeah.
Lee, did Mary Lynn tell you what the problem is with Wade?
Well, yeah, she told me part of it.
Huh? Well, this is a secret.
Is it? No, it's not a secret. She, was dancing with some guy at this dance, and Wade got jealous, and he made a big scene, and Mary Lynn got furious.
Well, I can hardly blame her for that, can you?
Well, I don't know. You know, Tom, I think she's reacting to something else. I don't even think she understands her own feelings right now.
Well, what kind of feelings? What do you mean, feelings?
I think she wants to be different. I think that now she has this scar, she wants to sort of break out of this innocence, and she wants to start risking or something.
Oh, nothing really wrong with that, is there?
Well, yes, there is. There is if she's doing it all because of this scar. If it's saying, look, I used to have a perfect face, but now I've got something more to give. I don't know. I could be making this whole thing up, but I just sense from the minute she had those bandages off, something was different.
Yeah, well, I sensed something, too. I mean, she was afraid, and it's, nervous. It's understandable after the trauma of the accident and the surgery, isn't it?
No, I'm not too sure about that.
Lee, as soon as that scar fades from her face, and it will fade, she'll be her sweet self again, believe me.
Oh, I hope you're right.
Lee, I believe this is yours, isn't it?
Oh, my God, it seems like years since you gave this to me.
Well, the day has been fraught with emotion, hasn't it?
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Lee, thank you for sharing your feelings with me.
Thank you for listening.
See you at breakfast.
You sure that Herb shouldn't be here?
Yeah, it's better that he hears it from Wanda.
You think there's enough people here?
You trying to put this off until tomorrow?
No, I'm not. I can do it. If I think about it any longer, I'll lose my nerve.
Okay, now, here you go. This is Gilbert's special pasta. This will give you the energy to dance the night away at the hot new disco. Now, enjoy your food, please, and just wave or holler at anything if you want some more wine.
Thanks.
Okay.
This is poison.
Excuse me?
They got to you, didn't they? They talked you into helping them kill me. That's why you pushed the pasta special when I wanted the roast beef.
This is a joke, right? Is this...
Now just stay away from me. Stay away from me because I'm on to you. I know who you are with, and you.
Wait a second, what?
You planned this whole thing, didn't you? Didn't you? Oh! What are you stay away from me? Stay away from me and don't touch me because I'm not gonna let you kill me. I won't. What? I am smarter than all of you. I have outfoxed you, and I will continue to outfox you until you just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just
Come on, let's go home.
Leave me alone.
It's okay. You'll be fine after you take some of your pills.
Of all the people in the world, I thought I could trust you. But I can't. I can't. You've joined them. You're with them.
I'm sorry, Wanda.
Don't you apologize to her. She's one of them.
Come on, let's go.
You'll pay for this. You and all your friends. You'll pay.
When's the next departure?
Max, we're too late.
She could still be here, Tina.
Now, I thought for sure she would be on that flight to Buenos Aires.
I thought so too, but we gotta keep looking.
No, she probably got here earlier, you know? I mean, who's to say she didn't take an earlier flight and that she's in some faraway country now with my baby?
Tina, hold yourself together, man.
And we're never gonna find her. We're never gonna find her again because, you know, she doesn't know that Rollo was arrested, so she's gonna be hiding from him just as well as she's hiding from us.
Listen to me. My instincts tell me she's heading for Argentina. If she is, we're one step ahead of her. Cord is down there. We'll call him. He'll get a hold of Inspector Ramos. The police can look for her and send the baby back. We gotta hang... what? What is it?
That's her right now. Lita!
He's a very quiet child.
It's way past his bedtime. He'll probably sleep straight through till we land. He's a good baby.
What's his name?
Michael.
Oh, the Archangel, eh?
He's an angel, you're right. A true gift from heaven.
I used to think the same of my kids. They're teenagers now with headphones pasted to their ears.
I suppose I still have a few more years of peace and quiet.
Enjoy it while you can. Are you meeting your husband in Rome?
No, Michael and I are by ourselves.
But you have family in Rome. Well, friends, at least.
No. That's why I chose Rome. To be as far away as possible, where no one can find us.
I'll have coffee. Thanks, Wanda.
Okay, you can.
So, why did you want to see me?
I heard about your disagreement with Mary Lynn last night.
I can't believe she talked to you about
Hey, no, now wait. I had to drag that out of her.
Listen, I really appreciate your concern, but I'd rather not talk about Mary Lynn behind her back.
Look, Wade, you are the last person she should be pushing out of her life right now. And I just want to tell you that if there is anything I can do to get you guys back on the right track, I'll do it.
Why are you suddenly on my side?
Max, we should have stayed at the airport.
The cops are waiting at the airport, Tina. If Lita shows up, then they'll grab her.
Max, what happened?
Oh, I don't know. We waited for Lita, and she didn't show up. She probably got out of town while we were dealing with Rollo. That's what the police think.
Tina, honey.
Oh, Vicky. Vicky, we came so close. I should have grabbed him. I should have grabbed him when I saw him at the park with the babysitter. That way I'd have my baby instead of him being God knows where with that kidnapper.
You have to remember one thing. If Lita loves that baby enough to give up all the money just in order to be with him, she's going to take very good care of him.
We don't know that. She could be crazy. I mean, look at her. She hangs out with Rollo, doesn't he? Doesn't she? And we know what he's like. She could be just like him.
Don't think like that.
No, I'm never going to see my baby again. It's like he just disappeared or something. I mean, even at the airport, we asked people and nobody remembers seeing him.
Tina, we are going to find him. Somehow we will find him. Now, don't give up.
You're both exhausted now. You haven't had any sleep. Why don't you both go upstairs, go to bed, and if the police call with any word at all, I promise I will wake you.
We can't give up. No, we have to keep looking until we find my baby.
Linda?
Patsy, hi. You want a cup of coffee?
No, thank you. How are you feeling?
Just fine.
Oh. Well, I got a call from Wanda this morning. She's...
Oh, yeah. Did she tell you about my nervous breakdown?
Yeah, she's very worried about you. She said she wanted to call you last night, but figured Rob would be taking care of you. You seem okay now, but...
I'm just fine. As a matter of fact, I'm all ready to go.
Where are you going?
To Mountain View Clinic. You're going to commit me.
Wait a minute. You want me to commit you to a place run by a man you claim is out to kill you?
Yes. Didn't Rob fill you in?
No, he didn't.
I'm sorry. No wonder you keep looking at me like I just jumped off the deep end.
According to Wanda, you have.
The scene in Heavenly Hash was staged so that everyone would think that I cracked up.
Oh, well, it definitely worked. According to Wanda, you thought she'd joined some conspiracy that was out to kill you.
I'm sorry I had to dupe her, but the fewer people that know about this, the safer I'll be.
Oh, and you think you're going to be safe at Mountain View? Then you have flipped out.
Cassie, listen to me. I need your help. I don't know if I can do this without you.
But why check into Mountain View?
Because it's the only way I can get any evidence against Dr. Kellogg. Now, he knows I saw a murder in his office and that he offed Peck. And he stepped up his plan to drive me insane. Someone broke into the apartment and planted this in the desk last night. Horrible, isn't it? He's probably got someone else forging something else to shake me up. But I'm going to beat him to the punch. I'm going to have myself committed as a diagnosed psychotic. And then I'll be playing right along with his little game. I'll uncover any kind of evidence I can find to prove that he's a murderer. Now, only you and Rob and Herb and I can know about this.
My father knows about this?
Yeah. He helped set the whole thing up with Donald Lamar, and they have some undercover cops to protect me.
Oh, great. So you're just going to waltz in there and pretend that you're some kind of psycho?
No, I have to be committed. It has to look like I'm going against my will. I mean, that way Dr. Kellogg will think that I'm playing along with his little game. So, you are my sponsor. Now, he came to you with that letter. So, if you go to him and say that you're afraid that your aunt is totally losing it and you don't have any control over her, I think he'll fall for it. So what do you say? You will commit me, won't you?
No, I won't. I'm sorry. I won't have anything to do with this.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Wade, I have always been on your side.
Yeah. That's why you pushed dating Brent Van Buren on Marilyn? That did her a lot of good.
All right. All right. I made a mistake. And I will regret that the rest of my life. Look, I'm really sorry I had those doubts about you, but when I saw the way you handled Mary Lynn before and after her surgery, I promise you, all those doubts went away.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So, listen, I'm just a little worried about Mary Lynn right now. See, she's been through a lot, and I have a feeling that she's covering up being a little confused and pained, and, well, you see, I just don't want her to get on the wrong track and get into some situation that she's not prepared to handle.
Like dancing with guys she shouldn't be dancing with?
Okay, right. You sense there's something wrong with that Griffin, too?
Oh, he's a sleaze.
Okay.
I don't think she's attracted to him, though. She was just playing detective and trying to find out more about you.
What? Me and Donald Lamar. Look, Wade, I have told her everything about our relationship.
Then that ought to be the end of it.
Yeah, it ought to be, but Mary Lynn is too vulnerable. You know that as well as I do. Now listen, Tom has been too overprotective of her. That's all right, that's all right. Some of it is, but some of it is terrible because it just shields her from the rest of the world. Now, I'm not saying I don't want her to grow up. I just don't want her to grow up that fast. So I think she needs, stability. Now, see, I didn't have any stability when I grew up. And believe me, I got into a lot of problems. And I think that I just don't want her to get in that same situation.
Well, you and Mr. Dennison have given her a family. That's a dream come true for her. That should be giving her a push in the right direction, shouldn't it?
Come on, Wade, that's not enough. It hasn't been that long. She can't trust in that yet.
Yeah, well, she's mentioned that a few times.
Oh, she has. To you. You, right? See, she trusts you. She listens to you.
Most of the time.
Okay, well, can I depend on you?
You bet.
Great.
Wait!
Billy?
There is absolutely no way I could survive without you. Mwah! Absolutely no way.
I keep trying to think of something I can do to help the police find Lita and Milagro, but my mind is a blank.
Well, I realize that the waiting is frustrating, but you must trust the police to do their jobs. If they need your help, believe me, they'll ask.
I'm gonna call Cord. I know Lita went to Buenos Aires, and he should know that she's on his way down there.
Tina, we talked to Cord last night. He said Rafe called Inspector Ramos. The police are watching the Buenos Aires airport. If Lita shows up, they'll grab her. And then we'll get a happy call from Cord.
Okay, I wrote it down in here. There's a flight to Buenos Aires from Landview that's getting in 15 minutes, and then there's another one from New York that gets in a half an hour.
Well, that's great. Then we can have some breakfast while we wait for that phone. You sit down. Get a load off your feet. I'm going to rustle us up some grub.
Vicki, have you heard from Clint?
Nope. I have no idea where he is.
Is Clint missing?
Not missing. He's with Asa. I just don't know where. I called yesterday, and Kim said that they were on an outing. I only pray to God that Asa has talked him out of that stupid ride.
Rafe, did you find Lita?
No. Is there any word from Cord?
No.
Wait, you're not just going to stop looking, are you, and just give up?
We still have men at the airport, the train station, the bus station. We sent the APB out on the wire last night, so every police force in the country has it by now.
Rafe, are you quite sure that Rollo doesn't know Lita's destination?
He refuses to give us anything but his name.
Yeah, well, trust me. If he knew anything else, he wouldn't tell us. He's enjoying our agony too much.
Rafe, is there something I can do to help? I mean, this is just terrible sitting around waiting for the phone to ring.
It's a long shot, but if you're willing to try it.
Well, yeah, tell me.
When we get desperate for leads, sometimes the department resorts to unorthodox methods. And I'm not promising anything, you understand?
Yes, I do, I swear.
Okay, I'll call Dr. Roman.
Dr. Roman?
Yeah, he specializes in extrasensory perception.
Wait a minute. Whoa. You're going to bring a psychic in?